Hello my dear students, how are you all? Welcome to Diksha Karnataka YouTube channel. I hope all of you are doing good. Today is day 55 of our series 60 out of 16 KCET mathematics in 100 days. Okay, so we are doing the session number 2 for 3D geometry. In this session we'll talk about angles between the lines. Okay, we'll see with respect to direction ratios, direction cosines. Okay, and we'll solve questions on all of them. So I hope you're prepared. Important session because questions can come from this particular topic. So that's why this and the shortest distance between the two lines or 2 points like that. So that will be another important topic. So these two topics are very important. Questions can come from here. One marker only, 1 or 2 questions can be expected. Highly likely to be only one question. So still, this is the concept where the question can be asked. So I've taken total of 9 questions today on this particular concept to solve it with you. And after this 9 question, I am very sure that you will be able to solve questions on this particular topic, which is angle between two lines with the help of what? Direction ratios and direction cosines. So I hope you're ready for the session. Please take your pen and paper out and solve all the questions with me. First, we will learn the concept, bacha. As you know, first thing is learning the building blocks, learning the concept. So what is the first thing that is coming up for you? Angle between two lines. We know this, right? We have vectors. In vectors, we learned about it. Remember this property? The definition of dot product? Yes, sir, of course. How can we forget it? Yes. Then how come this is coming, sir? How come this is coming, sir? Won't it come? Please check. Please check. If I'm writing alpha or the vector number A as L1 I cap M1, if I write this vector A, let's say, or alpha as what? L1 I cap, and this I write it as M1 J cap plus N1 K cap. Okay, and I have same way if I write this vector beta as L2 I cap plus M2 J cap plus N2 K cap, right? So I'm going to get what if I take the dot product? It'll be L1 into L2, M1 into M2, and N1 into N2. So what about denominator, sir? Please check. We have taken them to be unit vectors. They are unit vectors. So basically, this value alpha vector, the mod is nothing but 1. Same way, vector B, the mod is nothing but 1. So directly I can write the angle between the two lines or two vectors alpha and beta in the terms of the direction cosines, like L1 into L2 plus M1 into M2 plus N1 into N2. This is for using the principle of dot product. Let's see about the cross product. We can see the similar concept, right? We'll check the cross product like this, alpha cross beta. Check here, L1, M1, N1 represents what? The vector alpha, and L2, M2, N2 represents what? The vector beta, right, sir? So what are you going to do, bachcha? How are you going to find alpha cross beta? We know that we find the determinant across I, J, K. We take the row number 1 and find the determinant across that, correct? Please check. If I do this, M1 into N2 minus N2 into M1, like that, right? So please check across I, then across J, across K. Okay, so across J, know what you can do. This is just to make the same pattern. Please check the pattern is 1 2 2 1 1 2 2 1 1 2 2 1. I'm telling you what, you don't have to memorize this line. I will not suggest you to memorize this statement. I will suggest you to know the process, because in the question what will happen, numbers will be given. So you don't have to worry about L1, M1 like that. It'll confuse you more. What you can do is, whatever is the vector given, write in that way. You know how to write it. We have learned in vectors, right? That's how we find the vector product. So please write the determinant, write the matrix and find the determinant. Simply you just do that. Okay. Once you do that, you're gonna get a what? So we know that, sir, the cross product of two vectors is always going to be a vector. So you're going to end up with another vector, right? This will be let's say it'll be a A1 I cap or B1 J cap, whatever it is, plus C1 K cap, right? Let's say this is the resulting vector. Then how are you going to find the magnitude, or how are you going to find the angle, sir? We will use the definition of now cross product, sir. In the previous slide we saw, we used the definition of dot product to get the cos theta value. Why theta value, sir? Because we are looking for what? We are looking for angles between the two vectors, right? And there we can use either dot product, the cos theta, or we can use the cross product, which is sin theta, right? So, and to establish the relation between what? The relationship between the direction cosine, sir. L1, M1 and N1. What are these? Sorry, this is not. I'll rewrite this. L1, M1 and N1 are what? Are direction cosines, sir. For which one? For the vector alpha, right? Same way L2, M2 and N2 will be the direction cosines for vector beta, right? So I am trying to establish a relation between the angle between the two vectors alpha and beta and their direction cosines. Is that clear? Correct, na? So once we got this vector A cross B, okay, using alpha and beta, okay, so alpha cross beta, sorry, not A cross B, then I can do what? I can find the magnitude. This is simply A, right? This is simply A1 only, no? This whole thing is A1, right? This simply is what? B1, right? And this simply is what? C1, right? Acha, one more thing. This A1, B1, C1 doesn't represent the direction ratios. Okay, just to keep this in short, I've taken this to be A1, B1, C1. Clear, na? I have not taken this A1, B1, C1 to be the direction ratios, because we know standard A1, B1, C1, sir. We take it as A1, A2, A3. We take it as our direction cosine, sir. Sorry, ratios, sir. So I'm not taking that, bacha. It's not A, B, like C like that. It is just to take this M1, N2, M2, N1 as a variable A, to keep in short, no other reason. So I'm finding the magnitude of this. What is this going to be? Tell me here. This is simply, sir, A or alpha cross beta vector. The magnitude, you got this. What is vector alpha and beta? Let's check and tell me this value. Alpha vector magnitude is how much, sir? 1, and vector beta magnitude is how much, sir? Again 1. So if you take this as 1, this whole thing will become, denominator will be what? 1 only, na? Denominator will become 1. So simply I'll write what? I'll write this as, so this whole thing is will be what? Sine theta. So the angle between the two vectors, okay, from the result of what? From the result of cross product will be given using this inverse of the sine inverse of the L1 L2, sorry, L1 M2 minus L2 M1 the whole square, this whole result, okay, with respect to what? The direction cosines. I will not ask you to remember this. Please not remember this. We don't have to remember this. What you need to remember? Just this value. Because if you put effort to remember this, there's chances that you might make mistake in that. You might make mistake the sign or order. There is a way to do that as well. I can give you a hint for that. How can you remember? Remember this order: 1 2 2 1 1 2 2 1 1 2 2 1. Clear, na? Check here. 1 2 2 1 1 2 2 1 1 2 2 1. That's one thing. Next, what? You start from L. So LM is coming. Then what will happen here? It will go through MN. If it was LM, it will become MN. Last one will be NL. Repeat. LM. So MN and NL. Okay, one will be missing. No, here N is missing. N comes, L goes out. MN is there, so L comes, M goes out. Correct? 1 2 2 1 with a minus sign. That is consistent. Okay, but if you are finding this difficulty to remember this whole statement, don't have to. Know the way to do it and get the result. Okay, chaliye. So this is a relation for the angle between the two vectors using their cross product. Okay, and the direction cosines, sir. Direction cosines, simple. Okay, now condition for perpendicularity. Perpendicularity means what, sir? It means the angle is known to be 90 degree, na, sir. Perpendicular means what? The theta value is 90 degree. Okay, sir. Very good, sir. Cos theta is 0, sir. Now, if you might ask, sir, why we are using this conditions for dot product, cross product to get to this point? Cos theta will be where? Present in the dot product only. Means the result that I obtained from the cos theta or from the dot product can be used to verify the conditions for perpendicularity. Correct, na? Because for cos theta will be 0 for the perpendicular lines. For that reason, I can directly use what? This condition. Please check. I can directly write what? L1, L2, M1, M2 plus N1, N2 equal to 0. If there's two lines given with the direction cosines as L1 I cap, M1 J cap, N1 K cap. Okay, same way L2 J cap, sorry, I cap, M2 J cap and N2 K cap, given like that, I can directly take the what? The product of L1 L2, M1 M2, N1 N2, and if I'm getting 0, it means I'll say what? The angle between them is coming as 90 degree. So please check here. L1 L2, M1 M2, N1 N2 equals to 0. What about the parallel lines, sir? Parallel lines means theta is 0, sir. Oh, I have written here. Theta is 0, sir. Correct? Theta 0 means what, sir? Sine 0 will be 0, na, sir. Sine 0 degree is 0, sir. Very good. Okay. Think about it. Sine 0 means what, bacha? Sine 0 means I'll write this whole thing to be equal to 0. I'll write it over here for you. I'll write this whole thing. Check here. L1 M1 M2 sorry minus L2 M1. Correct? Please check. Correct now? plus what will come here, mn, right? So 1 2 minus, correct, right? Plus, continue please, last will come what bacha, nl. Please cross check sir. m1 n2, m2 n1, n1 l2, n2 l1, same thing I've written over here. Okay, now I'm putting this to be 0. How can this be 0 sir? When this is 0, this is 0 and this is 0. How come sir? They are squares bacha, please check, they are squares. Squares means this can be never negative, this can be never negative, this can be never negative. Three non-negative numbers, can they add up to be 0? Only when they are all 0 at the same time. Correct na? Because if this is positive and these two are 0, then what will happen? Sir, 0 plus 0 is 0, but this positive number will be positive number only, na? Correct? So for the sum of 2 or 3 non-negative numbers to be 0, all of them has to be 0 at the same time. Means this has 0, this has 0, this has 0. You all agree with me? Correct, na? So if you check here, L1 M2 minus L2 M1 equal to 0 means what, bacha? Please check. L1 M2 minus L2 M1 sir equal to 0 sir. Yes sir. I'll bring that on that side bacha. Please check. L1 M2 equals to L2 M1. I'll bring L1 on side and M1 on side. So L2 will come here sir. So L1 by L2 and M2 will go there sir. So M1 by M2. Correct, right? So using the first square, okay, I'm getting what? L1 by L2 equal to M1 by M2. Now check here. I can get from this also. What sir? From here I'll get what? I can just write similarly, no? Please check. I can write same way. M1 N2 minus M2 N1 equals 0, no bacha? M2, please check sir. M2 N1 equals to 0. So from here what I get? Please check. I will get M1 by M2 equals to N1 by N2. L1 by L2 equal to M1 by M2, and that also equals to N1 by N2. So I can write this result, no sir? L1 by L2 equals to M1 by M2, which is also equals to N1 by N2, so equals to N1 by N2. And how did we get this result? When I took the lines to be parallel, when I took the theta to be 0 degree. So for parallel lines, the condition remains what? The ratio of the direction cosines will be proportional. Repeat after me if you're watching this video. The ratio of the direction cosines will be proportional, and for the perpendicular lines, the product of the direction cosines will be 0. The sum of the product of the direction cosines will be 0. Simple hai? Very simple. Yes, you had fun. Shall I move on? Any doubt in this? Let me know in the comment section. I know that you will not have, but if you have, I will, I don't want you to say don't have any doubt, but if you have, you can let me know in the comment section. But I don't think there should be. Okay, chaliye. So angle between two lines whose direction ratios are given. Previously we were dealing with what? Only direction cosines, sir. Over here, direction ratios, the statement is changed, sir. Direction ratios means A1, B1, C1 will come to picture now. First line having the direction ratio as A1, B1, C1. Second line having the direction ratio as A2, B2, C2. Okay, chali. This you remember, na? This remember from the statement. If you remember, I taught you this. L equals to the first session. A1 upon this, right? A1 square, B1 square, C1 square with the plus minus sign. Correct, right? Check here, this is L. Same way for M, I'm going to write what? B1 upon this. So C1 upon this for the N. Sir, you wrote A1 plus B1 plus C1 square, sir. But they have written here, sigma of A1 square. It means the same thing, bacha, right? Sigma of A1 means what? The same thing. Correct, na? Summation of all A1 terms like that. So A1 plus B1 plus C1. This is clear? Okay. Summation of squares of the direction ratio. What this means? What does this mean? This is the same thing, bacha. Sigma of A1 square means what? It means A1 square plus B1 square plus C1 square. Basically, summation of squares of direction ratios. Simple hai? Chaliye. So same thing is written over here. Now, you have two signs, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus. If you are taking plus, take all positive. Remember? Correct, right? If you're taking plus, take all three plus, 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 plus. If you're taking minus, take all minus, all three minus. Opposite direction will be there, nothing worse. The L is positive, then M has to be positive, N has to be positive as per this formula, okay? What about negative, sir? You have to take all three negative then, okay? This is with respect to the first vector. What about second vector, sir? This will be right, sir. In this case, we'll write A2 by So what is this? Tell me here. This is L2 na sir. This is M2 na sir. This is N2 na sir. Correct na? Right. This is the formula for L. And what is this sir? So this is L1 sir. This is M1 sir, N1 sir. I'm not asking you to write this, in terms of LMN, but I'm asking you to relate it with that. Can you not do that? You don't have to remember this in terms of L1, M1, N1, but you can relate better. It will make sense to you. Correct, right? So this is L1, this is M1, this is N1, right? How? You can see, remember this L formula, same way we can write for M, B by this whole thing, C by this whole thing for N, right? Is this clear? Now how will write the angle? For cos theta, check here. For cos theta, sir, how will write this? L1, L2, L2, and M1, N2 like that. So we have to take the product of all of this, right now? So this will be same, na? Please check. So I'll get this, both of the things here. A1 square, B1 square, C1 square, and A2 square, B2 square, C2 square. Okay. And what is this, bacha? Sum. Please check. Okay. I move forward. If you add them, what you're gonna get? A1 plus B1 plus C1, right? And you're multiplying with this. So A1 into A2, B1 into B2, C1 into C2. Now if you add them, what are you gonna get, bacha? What are you gonna get? Achha, why are you multiplying like that? Remember this formula. Correct, no? This is the condition, sir. L1 into L2. Sir, why we are doing that? Sir, L1 I cap plus not L2, M1 J cap, na bacha? I hope you're not forgetting it, right? I hope this makes sense to you. Plus N1 K cap, same way. L2 I cap, M2 J cap plus N2 K cap, hai na? If you multiply L1 and L2, what are you gonna get? Please check. A1 into A2, this sigma multiplied, right? This denominator remains same, right? Same way for M1, B1 into B2, C1 into C2, hai na? And then you add them together, this condition. So the denominator will be same. That's why the same denominator is there. This is what? What is this, sir? Sigma A1 square. What is this, sir? Sigma A2 square. Getting it? I hope you are able to get that, right? Chaliye. For sin theta, this condition will be there. From here, what we're gonna get, sir? From here we will get. Please check. From here. Okay. This we will use. You're gonna get this condition for sin theta. Summation of A1 B2, the same thing. A2 B1 upon this whole thing. Again, this is summation of sigma A1 square. This is sigma A2 square. Chaliye, ठीक है? So sin theta value. Okay. Moving on. Now corollary 1, we will apply this perpendicular condition and parallel condition to the previous condition for the ratio of, for the direction ratios. Please check cos 90 0. Have a look, sir. Cos 90 0. It means this thing, if I multiply on this side, it will become 0, right? Please check. Cos 90 is 0. This denominator is a positive number. Okay. If I multiply over here, 0, sir. Okay. What about this? So I'm going to get A1, A2 plus B1, B2 plus C1, C2 equals to 0. For which? For the condition of perpendicularity in the terms of direction ratios. So this is in the terms of both of them. Direction ratios, sir, DR. Check here. A1, forgive me. This is A2 bacha. So A1, A2, B1, B2 and C1, C2 equals to 0. Okay. Now in the case of parallelism, means for the parallel lines, what will happen? So theta is 0, so sin theta will be 0. So if sin theta is 0 means sin square theta is 0. Hai na? Please check now. It basically from here I'm saying this will be 0, right? Now what you can do? Multiply this thing over here. Okay, the whole thing will be 0. Now you can take what? 0 equals to what? Root of this sigma A1 B2 minus A2 B1 the whole square, right? If you square it up, what are you going to get? 0 equals to sigma A1 B2 minus A2 B1 the whole square, right? What is this going to be? Remember this. A1 B2 minus A2 B1 the whole square plus. So now we'll write what? For in terms of C1, right? So we write what? B1 C2. Excuse me. We'll write what? B1 C2 minus B2 C1 the whole square plus. What do I write? C1 A2 minus C2 A1 the whole square. Now if you take this, square means what? Non-negative. Again non-negative, non-negative. How can non-negative number be equal to 0? This sum means this is 0, this is also 0, and this also is 0, sir. Means all the three has to be 0 at the same time. From here what are you gonna get? A1 by A2 equals to B1 by B2. From here B1 by B2 equals to C1 by C2. It means what? A1 by A2 equals to B1 by B2 equals to C1 by C2. Please check. You're gonna get what? A1 by, excuse me, not equal to, you'll end up with A1 by A2 equals to B1 by B2 equals to C1 by C2. Clear hai? This is the condition. This, sir, same thing you're doing, but the previous was in the terms of direction cosines. Here it is in the terms of direction ratios. Yes, they're coming the similar condition for that, but that's how we have different properties. Approach is similar, okay, but different properties, different terms in the case of ratios and cosines. Okay, shall I move on? Okay, sir. Angle between two lines whose equations are given. Now equations are given. First one is in the vector form. What if the equations are given in the vector forms? Means a plus lambda b1, sorry, a1 plus lambda b1, and second is a2 plus mu b2. Okay, how is I write it? Think about it. This is parallel with respect to what? R is over here parallel with b1, and this is parallel with b2. Means what? I can take this condition, right? For this angle and this angle's dot product, the angle between b1 and b2 will be the same as the angle between the, okay, two lines, right? This is parallel to, if I take this as R1, R2, this is parallel to this line, this is parallel to B2 line. So what is the angle between R1 and R2? Think na, R1 is parallel to B1, R2 is parallel to B2. Okay, so angle between R1 and R2 will be what? It will be the angle between B1 and B2, right? Correct, right? Because they are parallel to that one. So B1 and B2 will be given by what? The dot product cos theta equals to B1 dot B2 upon mod of B1 times mod of B2. Simple. Curling, we have done questions on this in vector also. Condition of perpendicularity, same thing, right? Dot product means 0. Okay, and what about parallelism? This condition, bacha, if b1 is lambda times b2, we have learned this in vectors. I will not give more time on this. I know that you know. Okay, chali. Correct na? Dot product with 0 means cos theta. Remember, cos perpendicular means cos 90. Cos 90 is 0, right? Perpendicular means what? Sorry, perpendicular means what? Dot product is 0. How come, sir? B1, B2 cos theta is 0. Cos 90 is how much? 0, sir. Okay, great. Cartesian form, please check. Cartesian form for this is how we write it. If you remember this condition, standard form, Cartesian form in the terms of directional ratios. So x1 minus x minus x1 upon, this for line 1, this is for line 2. This is not direction ratio L1. This L1 is not direction ratio L1. This is the line 1, line 2. Okay. So x minus x1 upon a1, y minus y1 upon b1, and z minus z1 upon c1. Okay. So a1, b1, c1 is what? Direction ratios, of course. Okay. Same way I can write L2 also over here. Have a look. X minus x2 upon a2, y minus y2 upon b2, and z minus z2 upon c2. ठीक है? Okay. Then the angle will be given by this condition. Don't ask how, we just learned it. Right now, a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2 we learned in terms of L1. Same thing is applied over here. What is this? Sigma a1 square. This is what? Sigma a2 square. ठीक है? We learned it, no? We learned in terms of a1, a2 also. Right? Right? Sigma a1 square. This is what? Sigma a2 square. Yeah? Okay. For conditions for what? The lines to be perpendicular. Perpendicular means what? Cos theta is 90. Check here. A1 plus A2, B1 plus B2, C1, B1 B2, and C1 C2 will be equal to what? 0. And for parallel, this we have learnt again. I taught you this. Have a look. Please check. Over here. For parallel, for perpendicular. Right? Nothing different. For perpendicular over here, for parallel, the ratio is proportional. Right? Ratio of what? Direction ratios. Ratio of direction ratio. I know sounds confusing, but yes. Ratio of direction ratios of the given line. Okay? Chali. Now coming on to the question number 1, sir. Can we solve it, sir? Of course we can. Let's solve the first question. Find the angle between the parallel lines. R is okay. 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 Actually, think about this line is parallel with this line, and this is parallel with this line. So I can write this to be b1 equals to what? Remember here, I plus 2j minus 2k, okay, and b2 will be what, bacha? b2 will be this one, 2i plus 4j minus 4k. We know that for this to be true, we have to find what? b1 dot b2 upon what? Mod of b1 plus, sorry, into mod of b2. Remember this cos theta formula? Can you not find it? Have a look. 1 into 2, so 2. 4 into 2, so 8. And minus 2 into minus 4, so again 8. What I get? Please check. In the models I'm getting what? 1 into, so 1 plus 4 plus 4, so 9. Excuse me, sir. Root 9. 1 square plus 2 square plus minus 2 square. How much is that? 9 only. Times of, please check. 2 square is 4. 4 plus 4 square, 16 plus 4 is 20. And plus 4 square is again 16, right? So 13. Please check if you're not sure. 4 square is 16. 4 square is 16. So 32 plus 2 square. So 4. So 32 plus 4 is 36. Simplify here. I'm getting 8 plus 2, 10 plus 8, 18 upon 3 into 6. 18 again. So 1. What I'm getting, bacha? Cos theta is 1 means theta is 0 degree. So this is the angle between the two vectors given like that. Simple question. Very, very simple. Yes. Shall I move on to the question number 2? Find the value of lambda so that the lines given like this in the Cartesian form are at right angles. Right angle means what? A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2 should be equal to 0 degree. Okay, should be equal to 0, not 0 degree. So what we are not given here, A1, A2. I have to make certain modifications. Chaliye karte hain. Let's do it. Okay. So how will I do it, bacha? I'll get here x minus 1. I'm taking x minus common. No, remember the form x minus x1 was there, not one. X1 minus x. It was x minus x1, not x1 minus x. Okay. So I take minus common. I put here minus sign. So minus 3. Same way I'll have to divide by 7. So y minus 2 upon lambda by 7. How come so? It was not. Coefficient of x and y was always 1. So I have to divide by 7 to make this coefficient equal to 1. So y divided by 7 will be 7y will divide by 7 will be simply y. So y minus 2 upon lambda by 7. Over here simply same thing, z minus 3 upon 2. This is in the standard form now. What about this? Please check from here. I have to divide by minus 7, right? So I'm going to get this as x minus 1 upon 3 lambda upon minus 7. If you divide this, it will become minus 1, this will become plus x. So that's why x minus 1. What about this? Already in the standard form, y minus 5 upon 1. And this I have to take with minus. So I'm going to get what? Z minus 6 upon minus 5. Now for them to be perpendicular, what I have to do? Product of these. Product of what, sir? This with this plus this with this plus this with this. A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2 has to be 0. Added up. So please check here. Minus 3 times of 3 lambda by minus 7 plus lambda by 7 times of 1 and plus 2 times of minus 5 equals to 0. Now please check here. What I'm getting, minus goes out. 9 lambda by 7 plus lambda by 7 minus 10 equals to 0. How much I'm getting? I'm getting 10 lambda. Excuse me, sir. Not 10 by lambda, sir. Sorry, sir. 10 lambda by 7 equals to 10. Cancel 10 and 10. So lambda equals to 7, sir. Simple question. Why did you complicate it? I did not complicate it. Did I? No. Question is lambda equals to 7. For this to be perpendicular, which condition we have used, sir? Do not forget A1, A2 plus B1, B2 plus C1, C2 equals to 0. This condition. Okay, this condition. All right, moving on to question number 3. So the angle between the lines passing through the points given like this, two coordinates for the 2 points are given like this coordinates, and for this also they have given. So there are 2 lines passing through this set of coordinates that are given. Angle you have to find, right? So we can find the ratios, right? We can find the direction ratios like this. A1 equals to x2 minus x1 for this, so 8 minus 4, let's if I do, so 4 if you want me to show you, I can show the working also for first one, bacha. So this will look like this. Please have a look. 8 minus 4. Okay. B1 will be what, bacha? It will be 2 minus 6. 2 minus 6. What is C1, sir? C1 is 0 minus 7, minus of minus 7, so plus 7. 0 minus of minus 7, so plus 7. Okay. So what I'm getting? I'm getting my A1 value as 4, B1 is minus 4, and C1 is 7. Same way I'm going to write now my second set of direction ratios. Check here. Minus 3 minus of minus 9, so plus 6. Now B2, please check. 1 minus minus 2, so plus 3. And 2 minus 4, so simply 2, so simply minus 2, sorry. 2 minus 4 is simply minus 2, okay. Now we're looking for what? The angle. Remember this formula? Cos theta equals to what? A1 A2 plus B1 B2, excuse me, 1 second, B1 B2 plus C1 C2 divided by what? Sigma A1 square times sigma A2 square, right? A2 square. If I do that, have a look. A1 into A2, if I do the dot product, okay, the multiplication, 6 into 4 is what, bacha? 24. 4 into 3 is what? Minus 12. Okay. And how much is this coming as? 7 into 2. So again, minus 14. Okay. Correct, right? This is in the mod. Okay. Now what I get for this? Please check. 4 square plus 4 square, so 16 plus 16 is, how much is it? 16 plus 16, 32 plus 49. So 32 plus 49, this is it. And what I'm getting for the other one? Please check. 36 plus 9 plus 4. 36 plus 9 plus 4. Okay, great. Have a look now. I'm getting the final answer like this. So cos theta equals to what? This is going to be 24 minus, so this is going to be what? Please check. 12 minus 14, so minus 26, and then 24. So mod of minus 2 divided by, have a look. I'm getting over here 32 plus 49. That's going to be 81, right? So 81 into what? 36 plus 4 is 40 into 9 plus 9 is what? 49. Please check. 36 plus 4 is 40 plus 9, 49. Take the root now. This is going to be 2, bacha. This is going to be 9 into 7. So 2 upon 63. This is theta going to be what? Cos inverse of, have a look. So from here I can write what? Theta equals to cos inverse of 2 upon 63. 2 upon 63. So option number A is the correct answer for question number 3. Clear, right? Please have a look. Please have a look. Yes, so we got A1, A2, A3. The formula, remember, x2 minus x1. That's how we learned it in the first session, right? In the previous session we did for 3D. We talked about this, okay? So A1, B1, C1 is what? Simply 4 minus 4, 7, 6, 3 and minus 2. Getting the value using the formula for cos theta is A1, A2 plus B1, B2 plus C1, C2 in the mod divided by summation of root of summation of A square plus into summation of A2 square. So A1 square plus summation of A2 square. This is not something smudge over here, it's sigma. If we write it over here, this is sigma, bacha. Sigma A1 square, sigma A2 square. Answer is coming as 2 upon cos inverse of 2 upon 63. Have a look, option number A. Question number 4. Find the angle between the following pair of lines. Okay, great. Let's find it. How will you solve it? First I have to make it in standard form, right? I have to make it into standard form. So how will you make it, bacha? How will you make it, sir? I'm going to write this as x minus 2, okay, upon 2 for the first one. I'm taking the minus common from x. Right now we know this. The form is what? X minus x1 upon a1, right? So x minus x1 upon a1. Next, what we're going to do? Please have a look for the next one. Y minus 1 upon 7. This remains same. It's already in standard form. Y minus y1 upon b1. The last one, z minus. So I can write it as z minus minus 3 upon minus 3. No problem there. What about this? Sir, x minus of minus 2 upon minus 1. Y minus 4 upon 2. 2y is there. I have to write it as coefficient has to be 1, right? So to divide by 2, so 2y will become y, it will become 4, and 4 will become 2. Equals to what, bacha? Z minus 5 upon 4. Okay. We know the formula, right? We'll apply the formula, the same thing. Please check. So cos theta, this time I will not write the formula. Multiply this 2 into minus 1. So minus 2 7 into 2, so 14, okay, and plus 4 into minus 3, so minus 12, okay. Divide by root of this sigma a1 square, root of sigma a2 square. Now please have a look. 14 here and minus 2 minus 12. How much is that? So simply minus 14. So this numerator is coming as 0. Numerator is 0. Means everything is 0. So I'm getting what? Cos theta equals to 0. Theta equals to cos inverse of 0. How much is that? Perpendicular lines, sir. They are perpendicular, so pi by 2. Answer is what? Pi by 2, option number B. 90 degrees, right? Perpendicular, option number B is the correct answer. Please have a look. I hope this is visible to you. Okay. Yes. Question number 4. Answer is option B. How did you do it? We had to get in this standard form. If you've forgotten this, I'll write just for one of the equation. Cartesian form x minus x1 upon a1 equals to y minus y1 upon b1 and z minus z1 upon c1. Same form I tried to write. Okay. If I have a coefficient, I divide that by that particular constant to get rid of that coefficient and get the coefficient as 1. Okay. Please check. Okay. This is clear. Moving on to question number 5. Find the equation of the line passing through the point, okay, passing through here and perpendicular to the lines. Okay, great. Okay, chali. So let me take that line to be A. Okay, let me take the line to be, okay, not A. Let me take this to be simply, let's say A1, or yeah, A1. So how would I write this line? Any line will be what, bacha? Li cap plus mj cap plus nk cap. Now this line is what? This line is the line, okay, which is perpendicular to these lines given in the Cartesian form. Correct, right? Given in the Cartesian form. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to say is L times of 1, please check, L times of 1 plus m times of 2 plus n times of 3 will be equal to what? 0. Sir, which property, sir? L1, M1, L2, M2, L3, M3, or A1, what do you call? A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2, that property equal to 0. For what? For the perpendicular lines, correct? So from here, what I'm getting the equation to be, check here, L plus 2M plus 3N equals to 0. This is the equation number 1, very important. Okay, second one. For second condition, same thing I'll be used with second condition, this graph, this line. So L times of minus 3, so minus 3 times of L plus 2 times of M plus 5 times, right, plus 5 times of, yeah, plus 5 times of N equals to 0. So my question will be what, bacha? Minus 3L. Okay, I don't have to write it over here. Okay, now please check a very interesting thing. How will you solve this? I have to find what? Value of Lmn. Correct, now I have to find the value of Lmn, because if I know this Lmn, I can directly write this equation in the Cartesian form, right? If I don't have to, please check. If I know this value of Lmn, right now, if I know the value of Lmn, please have a look. Lmn, then I can directly write this equation using this form. X minus of minus 1 upon L, y minus of 3 upon M, and z minus of minus 2 upon N. But I need the value of Lmn for that. How will you solve it? Please have a look. So I have to solve these two equations. This is equation number 2, right? Okay, sir. How will you solve it? If you remember this standard thing that you have learned in grade, I think 9 or 10th, I don't remember. I think 10th, okay? So recently this has been cut off your portion, but I know you will know by now. What is this? Solving pair of linear equations using cross multiplication, right? So you can write this as L upon what? Please check. So you write a L upon this, M over here and N over there. Interesting. L, M and N. What is this going to be? So first you write here BC, BC, over here CA, CA, and then what over here? AB and AB. Okay, check here. 1 2 2 1, 1 2 2 1, 1 2 2 1. Minus sign. Have a look. Okay. Excuse me. So I can write what? I can write this thing. I don't have enough space on this side. I don't want to go to the next slide and write it. If I have to write in short, can I write it over here? Okay, let me write it on this slide anyway. So L upon BC minus BC, M upon CA minus CA, N upon AB minus AB, 1 2 2 1 1 2 2 1 1 2 and 2 1, same thing, 1 2 and 2 1. Okay, clear? Right here L again. Okay, and B1 C2, if I write the equation once again for over here, it'll make great help for us. L1 LM L2M and 3N. Right here L2M plus 3N equals to 0, equation number 1. Equation number 2, minus 3L plus 2M plus 5N, minus 3L plus 2M plus 5N equals to 0. Correct, right? Please check. Yeah, great. Now please check now. B1, where is B1, sir? Over here. So 2 times of C2. Where is C2, sir? 5. Please check. Minus B2 is what, bacha? B2 is over here. 2 again. What about C1, sir? C1 is 3. Please check. Correct, na? A1, B1, C1 like that equals to M. So M upon this. Okay, C1 by C1 is what? C1 is going to be 3. A2 is what? A2 is minus 3. Minus sign will come. Continue. Okay. C2. C2 is what, bacha? C2 is 5. What is A1? A1 is simply 1. Great. What about this last one? N upon A1 times B2. A1 is 1, B2 is 2. A1 is 1, B2 is 2. Have a look. A1 is 1, B2 is 2. A1 is 1, B2 is 2. A1 is 1, B2 is 2. Last is what? A2, B1. So A2 is 2, B1 is, so A2 is minus 3 and B2 is 2. Minus A2 is minus 3, minus 3, and B2 is what? Sorry, B1 is what? B1 is 2. I'll cross check once again just to make sure there is no mistake. So B1 C2, B1 is 2, C2 is 5, correct? B2 C1, B2 is 2 and C1 is 3, correct? Okay, so this is 2 and 3. Great. What about M? C1 A2, so C1 is over here, bacha. C1 is 3 and A2 is minus 3, correct? And C2 A1, C2 is 5 into 1, correct? What about A1 B2? A1 is 1, B2 is 2, correct? And A2 B1, A2 is minus 3 and B1 is 2, correct, sir? So let's simplify, bacha. L upon 10 minus 6, M upon minus 9 minus 5, N upon 3 minus of minus 6, so plus 6. 3 to the 6 is 6, no? And then plus 6. What's the result? L upon 4, M upon minus 14 and N upon 9. N upon 9, right? Correct. 6 plus 3, okay, not 9. 6 plus 2, right? So 8. 1 second. 8. Have a look. Okay, I can cancel this 2 over here. This is the common thing. So 2 M upon minus 7 and N upon 4. Okay, so L, M, N I know now. 2 minus 7 and 4. It's ratios, right? So what I can write the equation to be? Please check in this form. I can write this to be x minus x1. How much is x1? So minus 1. So minus of minus 1 upon what? 2 equals to y minus y1. So 3. So 3 upon the m value. So minus 7 and z minus of what? Minus 2. So again right here minus of minus 2 upon what? 4, right? What I'm getting? I'm getting x plus 1 by 2, y minus 3 by minus 7 and z plus 2 by 4. Please have a look. Any option like this? Any option like this? X plus 1 by 2, okay, y minus 3 by minus 7 and z plus 2 by 4. Okay, looks correct. Option C, right? X plus 1 by 2, y minus 3 by minus 7 and z plus 2 by 4. Correct, so option number C is the right answer. Please have a look. If I have made any mistake while doing the calculation, let me know, bacha. I've tried not to, but if I have made any, forgive me for that and let me know in the comment section that sir answer is coming like this. We'll discuss. Okay, chaliye. Okay, so question number 5 is done. Question number 6. The equation of a line passing through, okay, this given point, great, and perpendicular to the lines. Perpendicular to the lines. Can I take this to be in vector form B1 and this to be vector form B2? Perpendicular to both the lines means what? Means what? I have to take this b1 cross b2, right? Perpendicular to both the lines. So this is the way to write the perpendicular to both the lines, right? The resulting vector of these two will be perpendicular to both the lines. So I can simply find this. Once I find that, that resulting vector will be a vector perpendicular to the both vectors b1 and b2. Is that clear? You all agree? Okay, sir. And that vector I can use with this point coordinate given to write my final answer in the Cartesian form. Correct, right? So please have a look. So we write this value b1 cross b2 is given by what, bacha? First thing comes is I cap, j cap and k cap. Vectors now 2 minus 2 and 1, 1 minus 2 and 2. Right here I cap, so minus 4, and what is this coming as? Plus 2. Please check. Minus 4 and plus 2. For j cap, minus j cap I'll write. Okay, so this and this will be cancelled. 4 minus 1. 4 minus 1. Okay, the last one for k cap, please check. Plus k cap, I'll write it as minus 4 plus 2. 2 into minus 2 will be minus 4, and this will be minus 2, so will become plus 2. What I'm getting the vector b1 cross b2 as? b1 cross b2 vector is coming equals to what? Please check. Minus 2 I cap, minus 3 j cap, and minus 2 k cap. I hope that I have not made any mistake in the calculation. Again, please cross check, please verify. Okay, please verify. Minus 2 I cap, minus 2 j cap, minus 3 k cap. I can write directly from here. So this I know. If I know this, I know the points coordinate. My final answer, please have a look. X minus 3 upon minus 2. Okay, because the thing is, no, passing through this and parallel to this, right? Perpendicular means what? So the resulting vector that we are looking for, the equation that we are looking for the line, has to be what? Parallel to this or in the direction of this. Correct, right? So we got this using what? The line which is perpendicular to both of them. How we get this? Remember the definition of the vector product. Correct? So x minus 3 upon minus 2. Next is what? Y minus of minus 1 upon minus 3. And z minus 2 upon minus 2. Okay? So simplify this. What we're getting? Please check in the numerator. So x minus 3, y plus 1 over here, z minus 2. All is negative, right? I can ignore the sign now. All negative or all positive, right? So 3 and 2. So because I have positives over here, so x minus 3 by 2, y plus 1 by 3, and z minus 2 by 2. So option number C looks right. Minus 3, y plus 1, yeah, y plus 1 by 3 is there over here. Over here I have 2. So option number C looks right. Please check. I'll just cross check once again. X minus 3 by 2, y plus 1 by 3, z minus 2 by 2. Correct, na? So option is right. How did we get the idea to do the vector product? Because of this conclusion. A perpendicular line to both the given lines. Okay, this is the vector form, right, of a line going through this point and in the direction of this vector. Correct? Okay, sir. Have a look. Have a look. I hope this is visible to you. I hope you understood this. Question number 7. Chaliye. Question number 7. Let's do it. Write the equation of the straight line through the point alpha, beta, gamma parallel to z-axis. Write the ratios for this. 0, 0 and 1, sir. The direction ratios 0, 0 and 1, sir, for z-axis. Correct? Okay. Now what is given? They've given the point. So x minus alpha by 0, y minus beta by 0, and z minus 1, sorry, gamma by 0. Not 0, 1, sir. Forgive me. This is bacha what? 1, sir. Okay. Sir, how it is 0, 0, 0? It's the form of the Cartesian form of the line. Okay, it's not the fraction we're talking about. Cartesian form of the line. This is what? A1. This represents what? A1. What is this? B1. And this is C1. Okay. So which form is this? Please check. So option number B. Right? This is not Y, this is gamma bacha. Okay? Gamma. Okay? Alpha, beta, gamma. Option number B is correct. Please have a look. X minus alpha by 0, y minus beta by 0, and z minus gamma by 1. So option number B is correct. Simple question, very simple, right? Moving on to question number 8. The value of beta so that the line given like this in Cartesian form and this intersect at right angles. What property again? Sir, A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2 equals to 0. Okay. Okay, let me solve it. I have taken only 9 questions. I don't want to give you a homework today. I'll solve all the 9 questions. Don't worry about it. Okay, but I have to make what, bacha? Standard form. How does the standard form look like? If you remember, so this na x minus x1 upon a1, y minus y1 upon b1, and z minus z1 upon what? c1. Let's write here. I have already this form, no problem. So x minus 1 upon minus 4 is in the form, no problem over here. What about this, sir? I don't have. Minus 3 is there, sir. Divide by minus 3. I get what? Y over here. I get plus sign plus 4. I don't want coefficient for y, right? Divide by minus 3. So I get plus y. Minus 12 by minus 3. So plus 4. Divide by minus 2 beta by 3. Divide have to do with both, na? And then what? This is simply z minus 9 upon 3. Please check. Please check. First one is done, sir. Second one, write in this form from here, bacha. Okay. What I'm gonna get, sir? Minus 5x is there. Divide by minus 5. What I'm gonna get? X minus 1 upon minus 2 beta by 5. Correct, right? Yes, bacha. Let me know. Yes, sir. You are getting it. Everything is easy, sir. This chapter is very easy, sir. Yes, that is true. Chapter is very easy. By minus 4. How come minus 4, sir? Z coefficient is what, bacha? Minus 1. Divided by minus 1. So minus 3 plus z and minus 4. Now I know a1, a2, b1. So a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2. Use the formula, sir. Minus 4 times of 2b minus 2b beta upon 5 minus 2 beta by 3, okay, into what, bacha? Into 2, and what? Plus I have 3 times of minus 4. Have a look. Have a look. This into this, this into this, this into this. Check the sign once. Minus 4 into this minus 2 beta by 3 into 2, and 3 into minus 4 equals to what? 0. How come, sir? Perpendicular is given. No, sir. For that reason, no problem. Okay, sir. Please check here. Gone. Sign is gone. What I'm getting here? Array, one more thing I can do. Divide everything by, or take 4 common. Take 4 common. What I get over this side? 2b by 5 minus b by 3 and minus 3. I'm taking 4 common, right? So I have 12 there, right? 4 into 3 is 12. So minus 3 equals to 0. Bring this 4 on this side, it will become 0. No, 0 by 4 is simply 0. I bring this 4 on this side, it will become what? 0 by 4. So simply 0. Please have a look. I'm getting what, bacha? The LCM of these two will be what? 15. So 15 over here. 5 into 3, right? So 6 beta minus 3 into 5, right? So minus 5 beta equals to what? 0 plus 3. Hai na? Move 3 on this side. So 0 plus 3. What I'm getting? Beta by 15 equals to 3. Sir, beta equals to 45. Is it right answer, sir? Beta equals to 45. Is it right answer, sir? It is the right answer, sir. Option number C is the correct answer. Beta is 45. Beta is 45. That's what they're asking, value of beta. Please have a look. Yes? Yes? Okay. Now we're going to move to the last question of the day. The simplest questions. Let's see. I hope this question is also going to be simple. Question number 9. Yes, sir. It is simple. Okay. कैसे करेंगे? How will you solve it? Angle between the lines 2x, 3y and z. Okay. Let's divide. You have to get into the standard form, no? So 2x, 3y equals to z is there. Equals to z is there. Divide by 6. LCM of 2 and 3. Divide by 6. So divide everything by 6, 6 and 6. कर लेते हैं. Let's see this now, बच्चा. What I get? X by 3. Y by 2 and Z by 6. Can we do this? Yes, sir. Second one. I can divide by what about? I can divide by 12 in this case. What about? Divide by 12, sir. 6x by LCM of 6 and 4 is how much? 12, right? So yeah. 6x by 12 minus y by 12 equals to what? 4z by 12, sir. Cancel, sir. What I get? X by 2. Take the sign below. Y by minus 12. And what is this? Z by 3. Check the angle. For that we'll multiply this. What is this going to be, bacha? Let me know, let me know, let me know. This is, sir, A1. So this is, sir, B1 and C1. Same way A2, B2, C2. Multiply them, sir. 3 into 2, sir, 6. 1 second. Before I go and do that, Okay, cos theta will write, please check, 3 into 2, so 6. If I want, I can write the steps also. If you will, think that how we got this, 3 into 2 is 6. Okay, 2 into minus 12 plus 2 into minus 12. Last is what? 6 into 3 plus 6 into 3. Okay, what about this one? This we know, sir, sigma a square and sigma a2 square. No doubt whatsoever over here, sir. No doubts allowed in this part. a1 square, a2 square, this is formula, right? Right. Check, sir. 6 plus, not plus, yeah, 6 minus 24 plus 18 divided by this whole thing. Okay, please check now. 18 plus 6 is how much? 24. Minus 24 will be what, bacha? Simply 0. So cos theta is coming as 0. Cos theta is 0. Means what? Theta is cos inverse of 0 is nothing but 90 degrees. Answer is 90 degrees, option A. 90 degrees, option A. Please have a look. Is it clear? Simple question. Very simple. Okay, but I've taken different variety of questions, so this covers up all the concept which is there for your this particular topic, which is angle between the lines using what? Direction cosines and direction ratios. Hope this is clear. Question can be asked in this category, so please don't take this lightly. One question, one marker, simple topic. We can do it, right? Yes. So this completes this particular session. Bacha, have a look once again. Yes, have a look. So if there is any other doubt about the session, any other feedback, let me know in the comment section. Okay, with this I would conclude the session. Keep working hard, keep smiling. I'll see you in the next session. Till then, take care. Bye bye.